What a beautiful morning. Some people have reached out and asked me what my diet looks like right now. And while I will make that video, I figured I would start right from the beginning and how I exactly started this whole transformation. Quick warning, this one's not for the vegans. Decision day, 2024, New Year's, when I was overweight. I started to hear a lot about the carnivore diet, so I thought I'd give it a try for 2 weeks just to see what happened. Now, I'm not going to say that you should try the carnivore diet. I'm just going to go through what I did and what it did for me. I ended up staying on that diet for about 5 or 6 months. So I said 2 weeks I was going to try it. About 5 days in, I felt incredible. So much energy. It was almost like I had a buzz. What the hell's that noise? One of the best things about it was I was never hungry. Not just not hungry. The cravings actually disappeared. The stuff I used to think about all the time, like snacking and sugar and even alcohol, that all went quiet. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you the science behind it. I know there's a debate. I can just tell you what it felt like for me. I had so much inflammation in the body and I didn't even realize how much it was affecting me until it all started going away. If I'm being honest, I was a little down, probably a little bit depressed. The brain fog lifted. I started losing fat really quick. That's kind of around the time I started doing my body weight squats and push-ups, as many as I could do every day, always trying to beat the day before. This is a muddy road. So what I actually ate, eggs were the staple of my diet. I probably ate 12 eggs every day, morning. Took them for lunch, lots of salt on them. I'm lucky being from a small town. A lot of places out here have chickens and I can get eggs kind of whenever I want. I ate lots of ground beef, chicken, steak, roasts, bacon, because honestly, who doesn't like bacon? My go-to meal, hands down, was homemade burgers with eggs on top, lots of salt, and bacon. I'll see if I can post a picture here. I think I have a picture of it. I remember thinking, how do people not eat like this? This is great. I cooked everything in organic butter, salt on everything. I used to think salt was really bad for you and I never ever eat it. Turns out the real danger was never salt, it was sugar. Ultra processed sugar specifically. Salt actually helps you hydrate, so I was never holding back on it. And I also drank a lot of water, still do. My go-to suppers back then were actually pretty close to what I eat now. Not identical, but close. That surprised me looking back, actually. I didn't realize how much I actually learned in that 2-week experiment that turned into 5 months. All those habits of eating, I still do today.
12 minutes, 8 seconds. 1,362 steps.
So that's where it all started. A 2-week experiment turned into 5 or 6 months. Years later, I'm still eating mostly the same way. Not because someone told me to, because it worked and I just kept going.